Now, the Community Newsroom.
Good evening, I'm Staff Sergeant Michelle Clower. Welcome to the Community Newsroom. School lets out tomorrow, and while that's good news for the children, it means something else for adults. Staff Sergeant Tom Swanson has more.
The Soesterberg Elementary School was in session today, with classes going on inside and other children playing outside. But tomorrow at 11 o'clock, students will board the buses for the last time this school year. The school, as well as the playground, will be vacant, which means children will be in other areas.
Well, now you're going to have a lot of kids that'll probably be out on the streets by the time you even leave to go to work. And then you're going to go home maybe on your lunch hour or after work, and you're going to have a group of children who are going to be playing in your V, on the streets, busying themselves on and off of the playground.
This summer is also expected to be warmer than normal, so parents will need to ensure children take in plenty of fluids to help prevent heat exhaustion.
It might behoove you to have that extra supply of water or condition your children now to come in and drink a liter of water per day and tell them about the dangers of heat exhaustion and the dangers of getting sunburned.
By the way, the first day of the next school year is August 30th.
Champus is here to help you. Senior Airman Darren Wiley has more.
The Civilian and Health Medical Program of the Uniformed Services, or Champus, protects active duty members and their dependents. Small clinics like Soesterberg's 32nd Fighter Group Clinic can't provide constant medical attention to members and their families. This is where local hospitals step up to provide services that are not provided on base. The Lichtenberg Hospital in Amersfoort is one of these hospitals. The Lichtenberg can take care of emergency situations on weekends and off-duty hours. Champus covers part of the cost for inpatient and outpatient care when family members use one of these facilities.
The active duty members or the spouses don't have to pay any premium. You're only using the program and you're paying, it's cost sharing when you're using the program. If you're seen by a physician or if you go for an x-ray or for lab work or medication, that's cost shared by the Champus.
The key is that you share the bill. When you visit a hospital, Champus pays 80% of the charges after the deductible. For E5 and above, you pay a $150 deductible plus 20% of the total bill. Champus pays the 80% of the bill over that deductible. The deductible is paid out once a year only if you use a civilian doctor or a hospital. Remember that you only pay for Champus if you use outside health care. Also, the person being treated must be enrolled in the Defense Enrollment Eligibility Reporting System, or DEERS. The Military Personnel Office can enroll your family member into the DEERS system. Tomorrow, I'll tell you what happens if you use inpatient facilities at one of these civilian hospitals.
Stay with us. We've got a new weekly feature coming up as well as sports. But first, let's take a look at the weather.
We'll continue to have fair skies tonight along with warm temperatures. Our overnight low will be 60 degrees. Tomorrow morning we'll see light mist and haze once again, giving way to sunny skies during the morning hours. Clouds will increase during the day with a chance of rain or thunderstorms in the late afternoon or early evening. Winds will also pick up during the day. Expect a high tomorrow of 85 degrees, which, when coupled with a humidity factor, it's going to feel like 90.
Wolfhounds at work. Tom starts out our feature with the spotlight on the weather flight.
Captain Bob Conant and First Lieutenant Kirk Gwynn are the 32nd Operational Support Squadron's weather flight. The two are primarily responsible for providing flying mission briefs to pilots. Now, you might expect to find more people working at the weather unit, and normally you would.
The reason we can handle it in this office with just two of us is because, like I say, we do work with the Dutch guys. They have 2, 3, 4 forecasters at times there. Obviously, they rotate in and out, and they also have several observers down in the tower, so they actually do all the footwork as far as weather forecasting and observing goes. We are in a liaison position here. We pass their information on to our pilots.
The Soesterberg Weather Duo are also unique for another reason.
We are the most unique weather organization within the weather service of the Air Force because of our mission here. We're the only ones that sit within the fighter squadron itself, whereas other units, other weather units will sit in a separate building, completely separated, maybe a mile, 2 miles from the flying unit. This way we have much of a closer face-to-face contact with the pilots.
Not only do they supply pilots with vital information, they also hit the airwaves several times a day, passing on the latest weather information to the Eagle FM listening audience.
And the day before, and the day before.
But it's better. It keeps getting better each day here. And so yesterday, what did we do? Maxed out at about 79 degrees here. Vocal maxed out at about...
Though their jobs keep them busy and the hours can be long at times, both men agree Soesterberg is a good assignment and both enjoy doing what they do.
A shortened schedule only gave us 2 games on the diamond last night. Darren has those scores and also who's hitting tonight.
Out on the diamond last night, there should have been 6 teams and 4 games, but one team was unable to make it, so only 2 games were played. You figure that one out, and while you're thinking, I'll throw the scores out. The scores for the first game: logistics maintenance flight rolled over COM 14-8. The security police locked down the clinic with the score 5-1. Tonight's action heats up with the intramural and extramural action. In the National League, it's MWRS against Headquarters. Then Rotterdam takes on Propulsion. After that, Rotterdam comes to the plate against Trans. In the extramural league, the Falcons step up against Supply, Vocal against the Independent Women, and then Vocal again against MWRS. We'll have those scores for you tomorrow night. That's it. That's all. I'm Senior Airman Darren Wiley, AFN Sports.
And that does it for tonight's Community Newsroom. Make sure you stick with us tomorrow night. We'll be coming to you from Gills Ryan Air Base. On behalf of all of us here at TV 18, have a nice evening.
You're watching TV 18, Soesterberg.